Hello, welcome to Trendwired Solutions channel. So, you're a developer. You've got a problem to solve. You turn to an AI coding assistant. You type in your prompt, something like, refactor this Python script to be more efficient and handle exceptions. You hit enter, and then you wait. A few seconds later, the AI spits out a massive block of code. It looks right. It probably is right. But here's the thing, you don't really know what it changed. You have to manually compare the new code to your old code, line by line. It's like getting a package delivered, but you have no idea what's inside until you unbox the whole thing. It's a leap of faith. This is the state of play for a lot of AI coding tools today. They are incredibly powerful, no doubt. They can generate functions. They can fix bugs. They can write entire applications from a simple description, but they often operate like a black box. You give them an input, and you get an output. The process in the middle is a mystery. You're left trusting the machine completely, which can feel a little risky, especially when you're working on a critical piece of software. Did the AI introduce a subtle bug? Did it remove a key piece of logic you forgot to mention? The burden of verification falls entirely on you, and that can be a slow, tedious process. This uncertainty is a huge friction point. It slows down adoption for experienced developers who need to maintain control and understand every change. For them, coding isn't just about the final product, it's about the integrity of every single line. If an AI makes a dozen changes across multiple files, the review process can take longer than just writing the code yourself. It creates a weird paradox where the tool designed to save you time ends up costing you time in a different, more mentally taxing way. It's a trust issue, plain and simple, and it's holding AI coding back from its full potential. For beginners, this black box is even more intimidating. They are trying to learn the fundamentals, to understand the why behind the code. When an AI just hands them a perfect solution without any explanation, it can feel like magic. But it's not a good way to learn. You don't build skills by copying and pasting answers you don't understand. It's like trying to learn math by only using a calculator. You get the right answer, but you haven't learned the method. So, what's the fix? Warp, the company known for its modern terminal, has an answer. And it's pretty smart. Instead of giving you a finished block of code and wishing you good luck, Warp has built a system that shows you the AI's work in real time. It's a fundamental shift in the user experience. They are turning the black box into a glass box. You can see all the gears turning, you can watch the AI as it thinks, as it makes decisions, and as it modifies your code. This isn't just about getting the right answer anymore, it's about understanding how you got there. It's about control. The core of this new experience is a feature that tracks every single change, every addition, every deletion, as the AI works. Imagine you ask it to refactor a function. Instead of just replacing the old code with the new, Warp presents the changes as a diff. Programmer speak, a comparison showing the differences between two files. You see the old lines in red, the new lines in green. It's all laid out, step by step, in a clear and interactive way. This is a game changer because it puts you, the developer, back in the driver's seat. You're not just a passenger along for the ride. This approach feels less like a vending machine for code, more like a conversation. Warp has built a chat-like interface right next to the code editor. As the AI suggests changes, you can talk to it. You can say, no, don't change that part. Can you explain why you made that change? This feedback loop is instant. The AI will adjust its plan based on your input. It's an interactive, collaborative process. Let's break down how this actually works, step by step. You start in the Warp terminal and invoke their AI, Warp AI. You give it a task. Add error handling to this script. Log the errors to a file. In a traditional tool, you'd brace yourself for a complete code rewrite. But with Warp, something different happens. The AI first responds in the chat panel outlining its plan. It might say, okay, I will add a try except block around the main logic. Then, I'll configure the logging module to write errors to applog. Does that sound right? You get to approve the plan before it touches a single line of code. Once you give it the green light, the magic begins. On one side of your screen, you see the diff view. The AI starts making edits. You watch them appear in real time. A red line appears, showing the old code. Several green lines pop up showing the new try except block. You can see exactly what was removed and what was added. So how does this stack up against other big names in AI coding? Let's look at tools like Cursor, Claude Code, and GitHub Copilot. Cursor, Claude Code, GitHub Copilot. These tools are fantastic at code generation. They can produce high-quality code very quickly. However, they generally follow the black box model we talked about earlier. They give you the final result, and the review process is, for the most part, largely manual. It's kind of like working with a brilliant but silent partner who hands you completed work without showing you their draft or explaining their thought process. You get the job done, but you lose the collaborative element. Warp's approach is fundamentally different. It positions the AI not as a code generator but as a true pair programmer. Visual split screen comparing the Warp interface with a more traditional AI code generator, highlighting Warp's interactive diffs and chat. In software development, pair programming is when two developers work together at one workstation. One person, the driver, writes the code. The other, the navigator, reviews each line as it's typed and provides real-time feedback. Warp's AI acts as the driver, and you are the navigator. You are constantly reviewing, guiding, and correcting. This model is proven to produce higher quality code and reduce bugs. Warp has, successfully digitized that experience. This is where Zach Lloyd's vision really shines. He saw that the friction wasn't in the AI's ability to write code, but in the developer's ability to trust and integrate that code. While competitors focused on making their model smarter, Warp focused on making the interaction better. Other tools are in a race for better code generation. Warp is in a race for better developer experience. It's a subtle but crucial distinction. They aren't just selling an AI, they are selling a workflow. Clarity, control, collaboration. This makes Warp stand out in a crowded market. It suggests a future where AI is not just a powerful utility, but a transparent and trustworthy partner. A future where developers from novices to veterans can work with AI confidently, efficiently, and safely. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Have a nice day!